I want to start this video with an apology to Doc P91B. I was one of his recent contest winners, and I think I sent him a message for every single knife on the table. What happened was I couldn't pick which one I wanted, to be honest. The CRKT winner one was super cool and I really liked it, but I wanted to carry the knife I win, so that was just way too small for my taste, so I picked the Schrade. And the one I really wanted was the Vapor 3, but I hate it more than anything when, when you go to the store and you hold something, you ask the store to hold it for you, and then when you come back later, somebody's already taken it. Yeah, I didn't want that to happen, and I thought the first winner, I didn't ask his permission to say his name on my channel, but yeah, so the first winner who won before me, I didn't know if that's what he was going to pick. So I just picked the Schrade. And then when I went back later that night, I noticed that Doc had posted that the bird knife that was one of his winnings was spoken for. So I went, well, maybe he picked that one. So I went screaming back to the message section and sent him another message that I really wanted the Vapor 3 and to forget everything I had said previously. So I was reading my silly messages this morning, and even I was confused. So and I was the one who wrote them. So yeah, I'm sorry, Doc. Yeah, the one I want is a Vapor 3, and the very first message I sent to you is my shipping information. So yeah, I just want to get rid of any confusion and apologize for my irresponsibility. And I am sorry. If you don't want to send me anything, it's fine. I didn't mean to. So, as you can see, well, as you really can't see. God, this thing's so shiny. Yeah, you can kind of see it there, but I made some homemade resin. Yeah. I took this, hold on a minute. It's all the way over here. I took this really old iPod case. I don't know. I stopped keeping track of how many versions of the iPod they've come out. I'm just not interested. But yeah, my brother gave it to me. It broke, obviously. And I asked him if I could use a fabric for it, and he said sure. Because look at this. Just trying out some homemade resin. And I think it's working quite well. It is quite shiny, as you can see. I may have to like buff it, polish it out here, so it's not as, say, shiny looking. There are a couple of mistakes. As you can see, it kind of overlaps right there. When I put on the first coat, I wanted a different design for the bolsters. As you can see, it's going horizontally as this is vertically, and just Xing out in a pattern. And I wanted this horizontal. And it looked really nice the first time, but when I put it down to dry, it moved a little bit. So I had to take it off for the second coat, and now it just overlaps slightly, and it looks kind of silly. Another mistake is, the bottom I did really well with because I just took a scalpel and I was able to cut it out very cleanly. But at the top I had to use small Victorinox scissors and cut around the top, and it does look a little bit messy. It's not a very clean cut, but I still think it looks nice. Super smooth. I think this is like the Gerber Torch or something. I don't know. Probably one of Gerber's higher end knives because I quite like this one. It seems to be a little more quality built than some of Gerber's other knives. And yeah, I'm thinking about throwing some paint stripper on this, taking off the coating, and throwing it in this rock tumbler here, which I have cleaned, lubed out. The motor I had, which I thought I could replace it with, was not compatible with this, and I don't want to ruin it or burn it out. So, because it was just going way too fast to, for safety. So yeah, I really don't want to burn it out and break it because it was by chance I happened to find this. I think I used that for like way back in elementary school for a project, and I had no idea where it is. It's been years. So yeah, I'm probably not gonna buy another one, so I don't want to break this one. So I just replaced it with the motor that came with it originally. Although it is running smoothly and properly like it should. So yeah, you will probably see that from me this week or this weekend at the latest. And we'll see what happens. First I'll have to dig out some paint stripper, assuming I have some. If not, I'll have to buy some, which, you know, I may have to sell some more things. So yeah, just a little sneak peek of what I'm doing. Usually I'll announce everything I'm doing knife related on my channel first, but I don't know, this was kind of a on a whim thing. I'm like, hey, I can't pay for resin, why not make my own? So yeah, worked out quite well, I think. It is kind of shiny. A little bit shinier for my taste because it's kind of hard to see the design. But I think it looks really nice. Yeah. So, I will teach you guys how to make this if I can find a better way to do it. Because I'm not gonna, you know, if I did that for every time I experimented with something, you'd have a million different, you know, recipes here for different failures. So if I can improve this, make it less shiny, make it a little more stable, because when I got this knife, it was like a big divot right in the middle of the handle. And the one thing I regret doing is filling that out more. Of course, I filled it in with resin to make it like a flat surface before I could put this on, but there's still that small divot, and now I'm sure when enough pressure is applied, that will go in, and it'll pull on the ends, making this entire thing come off, even though there are multiple coats here. So yeah, that's what I was doing this weekend, but I will spend the week trying to perfect this little solution here. Just a quick sneak peek. Possible homemade resin, maybe. Who knows? You may see some cool things coming up on my channel very soon. I think this would look really awesome with a stone-washed satin blade. So I'm gonna try and dig out some paint stripper if I have any, and yeah, take off the coating, throw it in the rock tumbler for a couple days, and see what kind of results I can get from it. Of course, I'll have to put some tungsten carbide tips in there. You know, you get the broken tips and you throw it in there, you can get a stone wash. Assuming you mill your own knives. If you don't do that, you'll have to buy some like sand or, you know, marble or some granite or something. So yeah, plus I'll do an entirely different video of what I'm actually putting in this thing here. So yeah, okay. See you guys later, and have a nice day. Bye.